The Missar lithograph. Those who know the brilliance of Missar as you shall solemnly lower their heads. Yeah. I was kind of hoping in the beginning that that the password would be Persona, but gonna have to give up on that one. That should be... That should have been the fourth one. Huh. That was fast. Those who know the brilliance of Aliot as E shall solemnly lower their heads. Well, since that was pretty fast, I might just explore the rest of the area. This floor. See if I find anything good. Seems to be a door here, or stairway.
Police, everyone freeze!
So I've been thinking of what comes next in the future. I tend to do that sometimes. Since this kind of seems to be close to the end of the game, that would mean that sometime, probably next year, I'll start on Digital Devil Saga 2. And I guess. Now the thing is that it does take a lot of time to complete these games in my pace, because if I have 2 LPs, I kind of finish them twice as slow as I usually do. And well, I do notice that if that there's a noticeable difference in time completed if I just play a game and I don't LP it, or if I do LP a game, because I kind of tend to, I play for a while and then I record and it's recorded and I upload. Let's see, now there was just one chest up here. But I didn't really want to record a fight because they're so tedious. What was I talking about before? Yeah, so it does take a longer time for me to complete games when I let's play them. So I've kind of considered if I should just LP one game at a time, but okay, so I found a Kagari chamber. I don't know what that's all about, but I felt that I should save. Oh, but okay. There's nothing here. We can't just destroy that thing without giving it some thought first. They saved up some pretty nasty things. How much is in there? The back is all hazy, so I can't see. The Kagari they got from the people. They're transporting it somewhere. I cannot run away from my sin so easily. I have to atone for my sin by myself. Doesn't seem like you can do anything with the machinery at all. Nothing happens if you try to interact. Oh. And this is where the room is located. Well, I guess I'll just go back then. Okay, on to number 6. Oh, there was just a warp gate
You want to go?
further that way. So I guess I'll just head for that other path after this.
Persona.
Ooh. Oh, getting a little bit tired. So I'm kind of waiting for the Batman Arkham City download to finish. Takes quite some time.
Go.
We had some problems with installing it for some reason,
Excuses at the station.
so I have to re-download it because it's a digital download. Ooh, merges lithograph. I have no idea what this password is going to be. Oh, the brilliance of mergers shall solemnly lower their heads. Oh, it's so typical when you do try to reach some place and you really want to get there before a random battle initiates. No, you do get thrust into a random battle right before you reach your destination. And there's a warp gate that way. Oh well.
You're all under arrest.
Oh. I remember that I talked to one of my friends some time ago, and she mentioned that that apparently the fusion spells in Persona 3 or Persona 3 Portable doesn't work quite the same way they used to back in Persona 3, where you had to because in the original Persona 3 you had to find out the combinations for the fusion spells yourself, and the only thing you basically had to do was to combine the right personas, and from there you had the option to use the fusion spell.
Persona.
Oh, it's just been such a long time since I played the game, but I think it just comes down to that you just need to have the appropriate combination of personas in your party to use the spell. Or something. No? God. Can't believe it's been such a long time since I played it. But getting back to the point is that apparently, I think Persona 3 Portable uses some kind of crystals or jewels or something, some kind of catalyst to just use the fusion spells. So you don't really have to experiment with it, if I remember correctly. Either way, I think it was that they kind of simplify the fusion spell system in that game, and I guess that's fine. But the thing is that some of those fusion spells They were pretty good. So why would they do that? Because the game wasn't actually too hard to begin with. Or, well, maybe I'm not the right person to say that, because when I played it, yes, it was my first Persona game, so I just played it on normal. Might be a long time before I replay that game, but I do listen to the soundtrack now and then on YouTube and such. I think I do prefer the Persona 3 soundtrack over the Persona 4 soundtrack overall. It just has more good tracks.
Persona. I'll protect Maya.
For example, the final boss fight, it had way better music than in Persona 4, in my opinion. Isn't that lovely? Trap holes and puddles which drain your SP. Oh, it's like the two worst things in these games that I... Yeah, they're on the top of my list, which I dislike about these games. Together with the conversation system. Okay, so I finally got past all of the trap holes after 45 attempts. The Alkite lithograph. Well, good thing that we're done here. So I just need to get back to the gate and enter the password.